bad start. Take 2. Gutted. My one and only can of Diet Coke that I brought with me. Never mind, I'll have to rely on the beers, I suppose. Anyway, hey, listen. Friends of YouTube, I'm glad you've come to join me again. I've got great news, and that is, I'm doing an overnighter. I'm so excited, you can't imagine. I've got a few things to tell you about it. I've done it the first possible opportunity. I live in Wales, so the first possible opportunity, as soon as Welsh Government have said you can go out and stay somewhere that isn't your home for the night, I'm gone like a flash. I'm here, I'm set up. So my plans are really, I haven't really got any. I'm just keen to get out, you know. So that's what I'm doing. I've got earlier on, I'll flash up some pictures as I'm chatting by you. I walked to a set earlier. I've seen it before, I passed it before, and I went to see it again today. And I don't know, I'm no expert, so I don't know if it's like badger or fox or rabbit. Or, I mean, it's too big to be rabbit. It need to be giant rabbits, you know, the rabbits you get in your bad dreams. So I don't think it's rabbit. I don't think it's hare. My money's on fox. But I also, I'm no tracker, so I'm not good at sign, but I think I can see sort of claw marks. And some of those claw marks, they're like 3 claws, like a badger track. So I don't know if it's badger, or I don't know if it's fox, but I'm pretty sure it's one of them. Anyway, have a look at the pictures, let me know in the comments what you think. I haven't run you through the tarp setup today like I normally would. I haven't showed you too much. I'm just keen to get myself set up. It is pretty shitty, the weather's bad, it's not great, apologies for language. Weather's not great. What else have I got? I'm going to do a hammock setup tonight. As you can see behind me, I've got my hammock setup. I haven't got the under blanket on it yet, but I have got that. I've got that in my, I've got like a swag roll, and it includes my sort of sleeping bag, my sleeping bag liner, my pillow, my under blanket for my hammock, and it's all rolled up into my bivvy bag. So even if I haven't got a hammock, and even if I'm in a bad way, I've got a ready-made bed that I can just roll out. I know it's waterproof and I can sleep in it, and that attaches to the front of my bag, and I'll show you a bit more about that later. As I say, I'm going to have a couple of beers. I've brought some steak with me. I'm going to smash out some steak medallions, some garlic asparagus, a bit of onion. What else have I got? Oh, and maybe some mushrooms. I've got some mushrooms. I don't know if I'm going to go mushrooms tonight with that lot. I'm going to keep my mushrooms, so the bacon sandwiches, for the morning. I haven't decided yet if I'm going to cut the steak up and smash it in a flatbread, because I brought some of those pittas actually. So I hope you'll stay with me for the rest of my trip, guys. Cheers with what's left of my Diet Coke. It is beautiful up here. Bird song. Not the sound of another soul in sight or earshot. I can hear nothing except birds. And the sound of the boy beside me chewing a stick. That's standard. Oh, that's the other thing. I don't know where he's going tonight. We're going to try hammock sleeping together. We're going to try cozying up, but I have a funny feeling it ain't going to pan out. So you might end up... I've brought his blanket, but I've also brought Billy. So you can sleep with Billy as well if I think it's cold enough. This grill, guys, this serves a dual purpose. I use a branded mule backpack, and it doesn't have a steel frame in it in the back, so things like my axe handle and some of the pointier things that I carry sometimes could dig into my back. And actually use this as my rucksack's frame. I just slide it down inside the water bladder slot, and it works a treat. And then my silky and my axe, if my back is on this side, all sit on this side, and nothing pushes through. Of course, it doubles as my cooking grill. Dual purpose, it's brilliant. So I'm thinking I'm not going to mess around with the fire tonight. I'm just going to get it going. And even though sunset isn't until 10, it's already starting to get sort of quite dark under the tree canopy. Just wanted to show you the dog carries his own food and water when we're away for a period. Today he's got food for 1 day and water for himself. Normally he'll carry food enough for 2 days, and I'll carry his water. I've read that dogs enjoy the responsibility of carrying a weight, providing apparently you don't go over 1/3 of the dog's own body weight. He's perfectly fine, any dog, perfectly fine to just go ahead and carry his own food. So I put his food into these Ziploc bags. Give him a treat as well in each one, and they just they're already measured out. Obviously I carry these out with me, but his food is measured out for each serving, so I don't have to mess around in the woods. Here you go, boy. And he'll wolf that down. As soon as he does, I'll give him a bowl full of water. Obviously he takes his treat first because that's standard, but he will come back and wolf all that down in a minute, and then he'll get his water, and that'll be him settled for the night. I think I get it, you know. I think I know why all you bushcrafters are into your beers, and it's obvious, right? I mean, I think this is a northern thing, isn't it? I'm a South Walian, so I'm a southerner, I guess, and I'm into my cider. But it's obvious, right? These things, cans, are lighter than a quality glass bottle of cider, right? Yeah. That's what I think anyway. But actually, I've tried a couple of these recently because everyone else is drinking them. So I thought I just had to get in on the game. And my first one tonight is going to be this one, this Brewdog Clockwork Tangerine. See, they put a lot of thought into that. United we stand for better beer, fiercely defiant and independent. Citrus Session IPA, 4.5%. Sessionable synchronicity, boys and girls. Do you get me? Anyway, I'll shut up and stop waffling and just drink the stuff. Cheers, YouTubers. Fire's going. Get some food on the go. Poochie's been fed. Come on, boy. My little man. Oh, whoa, no kisses today. No kisses, no tongues. Definitely no tongues. Told you before, we don't do tongues. Just minging. Good boy. Say hi to the camera. Say hi. Say hi. Hi. Okay, that's enough. Get down. Off you go. Go bed. Go on, lie down. Lie down. Lie down. Lie down. Good boy. That's not lie down, is it? Oh, lie down. Lie down. Go on. Lie down. Good boy. Stay there. Sometimes he listens. Right, I'll come back to you when food's on. Hey guys, I just I said I'd show you my bedroll. It's starting to get a bit dark under here now actually, so I've just thrown the light on the mod light on the GoPro, so if the light looks a little bit odd, that'll be why. Hopefully I can just roll all of this out and you'll be able to see. I don't know whether this is going to show on camera, but essentially this is a Dutch bivvy bag, and pretty much I can roll it all the way out like that. Probably shaking the camera a little bit, sorry about that. First thing that comes out that's packed on the outside is the is my underblanket, my hammock, and then just inside here I've got packed away is my little pillow, my sleeping bag liner, silk liner, and my British Army issue jungle bag, all wrapped inside the bivvy bag. And the idea is, like I said earlier, this is a complete roll-up bed, so if none of this was possible tonight, none of my shelter, then I could just roll this out pretty much on the forest floor anyway. It wouldn't be the most comfortable of nights, but I could do it and I know I'd be warm and dry. And that's the way I roll. What I'll do, because I'm in my hammock tonight, I won't leave my sleeping bag in the bivvy. I will take it out to the bivvy because that's just a ball ache trying to get in and out, of course. I've also got this little pockety type thing attached to my hammock for obviously my cans, very important, drinking the night, sticking my phone in, my knife, whatever. And this, probably the most important thing in the world when your sleeping bag is sleeping. A prize is going to anyone that can tell me what it is, why it has a big mouth, and why it is orange and a completely different colour to everything else I use. Prize. First person with the answer. But yeah, anyway, so that I mean, I might slot in there if it'll fit. I think it will, and I'll just live in there, in the side of, and I'll just be there for me if I need it in the middle of the night. Hopefully you can see that. Like I say, sorry, I put the light on a little bit now because it's starting to get a bit dark. Night's drawing in, but yeah, that's my sort of swag roll. That's my bedroll, and that's what you see attached to the front of my pack. oranges. Numero 2, Rapscallion, Orange Zest IPA, 5.7%, a Northern Monk. I got the nickname Benjamin Button by eating a whole pack of chocolate buttons every day. Oh, there we are then. Rapscallion. Cheers. YouTube world. And friends that I've not met yet. I prefer that one. I prefer Rapscallion to... Oh yeah, Clockwork Orange, the really well thought out name. Rapscallion. It is then, boys bach. I don't know how much more I'm going to film tonight, guys. I think I'm going to just give you a quick show of my food when it's ready. And then I'm probably going to switch off until bedtime, only because after this, as you know, I use a GoPro Hero, and after this battery, I've only got one battery left, and I've got 4 batteries. The thing drinks the battery power, drinks the stuff. I've excelled. This is epic. Perhaps left a little bit more crunch than I like in the asparagus, but the meat is excellent, and it is all very well seasoned. I hope I got the camera pointing in the right direction, otherwise you're missing out on a treat. Teulu. Don't touch my fork, you know the deal. Don't touch my fork. You touch my fork, man. Go on, you can have the last piece. Don't touch my fork. Touch my fork. Don't touch my fork. Oh my god. I'm on the last onion, the onion was good. So that's my time now is 10 o'clock, and that's my first night back out in the woods, drawing to a close. Smoke's in my eyes, burning. I hope you've I've got the light on top of the GoPro, so if I'm looking at the camera and squinting, that's why. But it's so dark now you can't see me without it, so that's why it's on. I could put it in a different direction so that I wasn't squinting at the camera, actually, couldn't I? But there we go. Got the Yuko going in the background, the Yuko candle. That's pretty awesome. Father's Day present. Thank you, little daughter. That'll get a lot of use. I've got the real candles for it and the citronella candles. You can buy beeswax candles as well. They last, I think, about like 14 hours. Wow. Hey all. Finished my beers now. It's like about 20 past 11. It's definitely bedtime now. So the boy's just underneath me with the blanket and Billy and his coat on. I've lowered the sides of the tarp because where the forecast says that there's some rain coming in between about 4 and 6 o'clock in the morning. Might just be able to hear it on the tarp now. It's coming and going in showers. I mean, it's okay. I've had a couple of beers, it won't keep me awake. But be nice to stay dry, so I've lowered the sides of the tarp. Should keep the worst of it off us. And hopefully we'll both have a chilled out and good sleep. So I'll say goodnight, and I'll see you in the morning. No star. Morning all. I slept okay. Apart from when the rain was bashing my tarp like Phil Collins playing the drums. So, but slept okay in between. The boy slept underneath me, he didn't move all night. He had his nice warm coat on, both his blankets. So I might get the fire going for a bit of warmth and to knock up some breakfast and just grab some bacon and mushroom in pita bread. Oh, I've got my brown sauce. Oh, nightmare. The only thing I've forgotten, brown sauce. Gutted. So, yeah, I'll see you later. Hey guys, so that's it. First night out in ages, in months. Post lockdown, great success. A little bit wet, I can live with that. I've just packed up. I'm just heading home now to back to the real world, home to my girls, and very much looking forward to that. And I hope you will join me for the next one. There will be more, of course, now, more regularly. However, I imagine that with the easing of the lockdown restrictions, the family will want to start going away again, so we might be doing some camper van trips as well soon. I'll probably throw those up, whether they float your boat or not, I don't know, but it's all about the travel for me, traveling, the adventure, and the different ways of doing it. And there are lots of ways of doing it: on water, by road, on foot, you know, in the wild, in comfort. There's all sorts of ways of doing it, and I'm all about that. So I hope you'll come along and join me for the journey on the next trip. I didn't get around to making the bushcraft chair. I've got all the wood pre-cut and it's ready to go. I just time has run away from me this morning, and so I'm probably going to do that in another episode at another time, at another point in time. Breakfast was lush. Dinner last night was awesome. What more can I say? Stop waffling and just tell you what to do next, I guess, innit? See you next time. Diolch yn fawr. Drop me a comment. Tell me, I say it all the time, probably bored of hearing it. Tell me if you think I'm doing good or not. If you don't, tell me why, and I'll try and improve myself. If you think I'm doing awesome, happy days. Drop me a comment, give me a thumbs up, give me a like as well, please, because that's awesome too. Hit the bell, you know, the subscribe jobby, and ding ding. And yeah, YouTube. See you next time.